Go, 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 go. Hey, good morning, everyone. Tom on Tech. I'm kidding. Nostradamus here. Tom, aka Nostradamus. Ooh, it's a little ugly out there. We got some stuff to look at. I'm getting a little nervy. I'm not kidding. This crypto, I did, about 30 minutes ago, I did put 5,000, my daily limit, 5,000 more into Binance, but I didn't buy anything. So we are definitely going to be looking at what's going on in crypto. You're going to get some of my expert TNA. The TNA is really showing what the real deal Holyfield is. I am the best TNA person on the planet. Ignore what I've said in previous videos that I don't really put too much stock into TNA, and I don't really, you know what I'm saying? I don't really think TNA is that cool. I don't really think it tells you that much. I don't really think it gives you an edge. But the TNA I have just done is going to show us what's going on. The market is going to open in 3 minutes. You know what they say? The Nasdaq is a rocking, don't come a knocking, and the Nasdaq's still a rocking. The trade I had on last week that was crushing me is that shorting the dollar, longing gold and longing the Nasdaq, and I was getting my face melted in the dollar short and the gold long. And now I think all three of those have just been winning, and I haven't had them on this week, but you know, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do when they come for you? Let me get logged into Tastyworks, and then I need to copy and paste my 700 character password, because I'm it's all about that security over here, using them UB keys. If you're not using those UB keys, highly recommended. I got mine somewhere. Unfortunately, Tastyworks doesn't have that yet. Be nice when they do. How is everyone doing this morning? Smash, like, subscribe, bell button. Like, subscribe, bell button. Looking at the ETH chart, just continuing to get uglier. When is it going to bottom? When is it going to bottom, boys? Like, subscribe, bell button. JF, I know. What's going on, homie? It is ugly. We're going to look at the charts. It's ugly. My TNA says it is ugly. I think it might be an ugly week or two. Let's see, what is going on? Maybe I can stop my ETH mining. Let's just say I put some money. I put my daily $5,000 into Binance. I haven't bought anything yet. I'm going to continue to do that for a couple more days probably. If Bitcoin bottoms out, let's pull up the chart. It is ugly, boys. All right, so here's the ETH chart. It had a nice little trend line going, and then this is a really kind of a good support line. You know what I say. TNA, Bitcoin looks really bad. It did have this wedge. Was it going to break to the upside? Was it going to break to the downside? It's had this support level. Pretty good support level around 34,000. It blasted down below that. We have another one right at where it's at right now. So I would say if we don't bounce now, it's going to get pretty bad. Like we could go down to maybe that 25,000 handle, 24, 25, maybe back down to 20. I don't know. That being said, yeah, this is ugly. Ugly. What's gonna happen? I don't know, man. I really don't know. It's going to be tough. I have a lot, man. I have a lot in crypto right now. Let's pull up the spreadsheet. I am taking Chainlink off my radar because Coin Bureau did a video on that. It was actually really good, and I really quickly, just in the very beginning of the video, I'm like, man, this looks dodgy, this looks shady. I don't know if they are. Continue to do some research on them. But, you know, You can see I have 1.7 Bitcoin, close to 40. If it, SGG, what is happening? Yeah, run, panic. It's definitely, it might be bad, but, and it's going to be tough, man. Like if Bitcoin goes down to $25,000, I'm going to start looking at, I'm in negative territory. Luckily, so roughly about 1.5 of my Bitcoin was accumulated when it was like around, the last big buy I did when it was around 23,000. I take that back. I did do one buy at Binance of 5,000, and I want to say Bitcoin. I mean, I can tell you. Let me pull it up. I don't want to be misleading. I don't want to lie. I don't remember what I paid for it, but it was more recent, so it was probably like around 30,000 or something. So yeah, 33,000, 33.8, almost 34,000. So I would say about 1.5 of my Bitcoin was all bought when it was like 12,000 all the way up to 23,000. I made the last $5,000 buy right after Christmas. And then more recently, Bitcoin hit 42,000, obviously all-time high. And then it pulled back. I'm like, man, 33.8, let's put 5 more grand into Bitcoin. Well, you know, there was a minute there where that was up. Now I'm back down. Overall, it's going to take a lot for me to be negative in Bitcoin, but I'm still like, I'm negative from where my all-time highs were. You know, I want to get that back. Trying to get retirement money over here. My Ethereum has just been, so my Ethereum is probably down overall. So if they probably wash each other out. I'm probably about break even. If it were to dump, which I think is highly likely, highly possible. I mean, I think this line right here probably even inch us up a little. I mean, that's not really, I don't know if I'd really call this a support line. I mean, this whole 32,000 level, we have bounced off and around this quite a few times, and some of them were some big wicks. We're definitely like smashing below this trend line right here, which is not good. So if this thing were to dump, I don't know. I'm trying to figure out when do I back up the truck and just go for it, right? And it would probably, so right now I'm just putting money over there. I'm trying very hard to continue to buy into it. So it's either it's going to dump and I'm going to grab my cojones and I'm going to buy a lot more, or it's going to go to the moon and I'm good. You know what I'm saying? So obviously, if it bounces and goes to the moon, I'm gravy. We're all gravy. If it dumps and I buy it, and then it dumps some more, well, then maybe I'm shopping on Amazon for some tents to live under the freeway, you know, the freeway thing. Yeah, I don't even. Oh my goodness, Mara's at $16. Whew, let's go take a look at that. I am very happy now that all I did was do a strangle on Mara and not a coverage strangle. I mean, this is not surprising. I'm not overly worried about this. So let's take a look at what's going on in the old stock market. The Nasdaq is a rockin'. Oh, it's actually coming down. It was up about 40, 50 points. It's actually almost flat now. I'm not sure what's going to happen in the market today, boys. Is the market going to be a bad one too? Let's see what's going on over here. You don't want to look at the weekly. We want to look at like maybe the hourly. Yeah, so it was up pretty decent overnight. 8 p.m. it was up to almost up, what is that, right? About 50, 60 more points, and now about 50. So it's a drop in. Oh, now it's already like rebounding really quick. You know what? Degenerate Tom should be my name. Let's put on a trade. Oh my goodness, it's already up another 7 points. Tom. All right. Mini Nasdaq. I'm going to put on a trade because I'm a degen. We're a degen over here. We are going to buy this because I am, like, I think this failed. What? We're on the wrong account. Because I think the stock market is going to continue to blow its top off. They're going to continue to stimulate. Oh, we don't want to sell. Man, I'm going to drop this down and see if we can get a nice little... Man, this thing's already up to 31. I'm over here running. Dude, I can't... You're moving so much, I can't even... All right, we're just sending it. It's down to a level I like. Boom, we're filled. So 13,316. I'm already up 10 bucks. Let's close it out and go to lunch, boys. Oh my goodness, Clean Spark. I don't even want to look at Clean Spark. I'm getting my ass waxed in Clean Spark. We might just have to take a loss on that one. Yeah, I'm down 600 bucks. We might just be taking a loss in this one. So I'm think my call spread getting close to a 50% winner. I'm not sure what we're going to do in Clean Spark. We're going to let Clean Spark continue to run, whatever. That one we're going to need a gust from the gods. Let's see if we can do. Let's see. I doubt I can roll this put out. So one of the things you can do, I have a naked put over here. One thing you can do is give yourself more time. So you roll it out into the future. You extend that duration. You give you more time to be right. There is no way I'm going to get a credit for this. What? I can get a credit for this? Are you kidding me? Yes, we're going to do that. We're going to do that right now. So I'm rolling this out to March, going from 29 days to 57 days. I'm going to get another $1.25 credit. So if I end up taking a loss, if I end up having to buy the shares, I'm going to buy them cheaper, right? So I think Clean Spark can LL Cool JS. Don't call it a comeback. Probably gonna have to lower this by the 11. Oh man, that's a pretty big bid ask. I don't know what we're gonna be able to get this filled at. Oh yeah, well, maybe I should have went for more. That went too quickly. Morning AES, how you doing, brother? Amazon on its way. You know what? We got the Bingo brothers in here. Let's see what's going. BINGO. Play that bango. They got options, boys. Hell yeah, they didn't have options before. Let's do something now. Now we talking. All right, I think Bingo. Personally, I think the stock is. Are you kidding me? Like, there's no. What is going on over at Bingo that they're all of a sudden $8? Cypher? I don't get it, man. I mean, I haven't really researched it. Just at these genomic. If you got genomic in the name, it was like last year's 2017? No, 2017. During that bull run, Kodak said they were going to do blockchain and it went from like 12 cents to $72,000. Oh my goodness, that is not good. Oh my goodness, Clean Spark being investigated for fraud. Are you serious? Because I'm going to get the hell out of that now if that's the case. Bingo, FOMO time. Yeah, you got that FOMO. You haven't bought it yet? This is going to be hot. That wasn't that bad. Yes, sir. Nice AES. I forgot. Did you ever get into Bitcoin or Ethereum? I thought you got your little taste over there. Mara, not doing good. We're going to roll. Look at this. So this is really good. A lot of people might, let's look at this Mara strangle I put on yesterday. A lot of people might be scared putting on a strangle because it involves a naked call. You know, you might think that makes it a more risky position, but it actually reduces your risk and increases your probability of success. Now, the risk is still there because if Bitcoin overnight goes to 50,000, Mara is going to go to 35, 40 bucks maybe, and you're going to be, you know, a few $100 in the hole, but you got that put reducing your risk too. Anyway, excuse me, coffee burp. We're going to roll this down, get a little bit more money because Mara and Riot, I'm not worried about these. I'm not worried about Bitcoin. It's ugly right now. Yes, it's true. We're going to have to get the hell out of Clean Spark, man. I've already lost enough money. They're being investigated for fraud. Homie, don't play that, dude. What are you talking about? I got to cancel. Oh, all right. Yeah, I don't play that, man, because who knows what the hell's going to happen. What am I doing here? I'm going to clear you. I'm just taking the loss. It ain't that bad. $600. $600 loss, a lot better than piling on another 2,000 or 3,000 on it if it goes to zero. I'm already up like way too much for the year anyway, so I'm already gonna have to pay a quarterly tax payment. Might as well reduce that a few pennies. You got to know. You know what Kenny Rogers would say in this situation? Come on, you guys know. You got to know when to fold them, and I'm gonna fold them. Oh my goodness, that is a lot to pay. Boom! I didn't even look. Oh, you know what? I just made a really big mistake, boys and girls. Huge mistake. I just immediately paid. Like, this is one thing about options. I'm on camera. I paid the ass. I probably cost myself an extra couple $100. Live and learn, man. I don't even want to look. I don't even want to know. Ignorance is bliss. We're gonna leave this call spread on, because that one's at least gonna get a few of our shekels back. I want to take this off the board. I don't even want to hear the name CleanSpark ever again, unless it's $0, and then at least I'll feel bad. I'll feel good that I saved myself a few pennies. Oh my goodness, my Nasdaq trade. I'm already losing money. Look at me, DJ and Tom. I'm just losing money everywhere today. Let's see if we're up in anything. I'm up in NNDM. NNDM's the only thing saving my butt right now. I'm up $25 in that. I'm down $200 in Tesla. What's going on, boys and girls, in the stock market that it's all of a sudden dumping on us? Tasty Chef's letting me down. It's down $40 today. I'm just gonna have to turn my stock market off. Oh, this sounds like some BS. Braunstein, Gerwitz, and Grossman oh my goodness, that isn't. I just sold my CleanSpark over that. That sounds like some BS that they do with every SPAC. Is CleanSpark a SPAC? Or is that are they used to be a SPAC? Whatever. I'm done with you, CleanSpark. This IIPR, what is that? Isn't that some kind of Bitcoin REIT that SGG got me into? I'm down $30 on that, dude. Like, you owe me $30, SGG. What's going on over here? Mara? I'm in Mara because of SGG. I'm in Riot. I'm playing with you. I'm playing with you, SGG. You know I love you. Square. Whew, Square, not good. Down $107 today, man. I was almost back to break even. Man, why is this market up? Nasdaq's trying to make a comeback. I'm not, you know what? I think I'm just going to turn off the stock market today. I don't like what's going on. I don't like seeing red. I got to work today. I don't want to, you know, when I'm losing money, work's not as much fun. I wouldn't say, I already did, man. It's already gone. I've already lost my money. I should have looked into it, but you know what? Why did Bitcoin tank to 30 grand? Because people saw. No, I don't think that's why. Oh, CleanSpark's going up now? Of course it is. Whatever, I'm through with you, CleanSpark. I got my call credit spread on. All right, so let's take a look. Actually, let's take a look. We're gonna make it back in CleanSpark. CleanSpark is on my radar. I'm gonna revenge trade CleanSpark until I'm in the positive. So let's come over here. Look at our year to date. I bet if we look at profit and loss year to date, and then we go negative. Oh my goodness, guys. CleanSpark, soul crushing, down $537 in CleanSpark for the year. We're gonna make that back. That eclipsed my precious metal long. Just completely took that off the board. So CleanSpark is in my sights now. We got to make that money back. I got to make my money back in precious metals too. What's going on in precious metals? It's down 27 cents. What is gold doing? Gold's down $3. Why is this stuff down? I mean, the money printer is right now. Like Yellen and Powell, dude, all they want to do is, and Biden, all they want to do is ask money. Oh, weed REIT, that's right. Pays dividends. Yeah, I've already made quite a bit of money off Smokey Biden. I had a lot of CGC. I haven't checked. You know what? Let's check them weed stocks. Maybe we get a little something going on. And I should have stayed in CGC. I think I sold that asset in the 20s. Sold it from Riot and Mara. How'd that work out for me? You know what? We can tell you. Like, I can't get too upset about Mara and Riot. Look at this. Mara, I've made $3,600 for the year. Riot, $5,000 for the year. We're in month 1, boys and girls. So I'm not overly worried right now. Like, to me, this Bitcoin and Ethereum is in indefinite buy BTFD, buy the fudge and dip territory. No, I've already told you, I've already gotten quite a bit of exposure. So I'm gonna sit here and chill. And it's either gonna come to Papa, and I'm gonna be very, very nervous and upset that I'm down, and I'm gonna be buying. If Bitcoin dropped to like $25,000, I'd probably buy 2 whole coins right on the spot. Like, my you've heard it right now. And I've thought of this before now. My plan is right around that $25,000. If Bitcoin hits $25,000, I'm buying 2 whole coins on the spot. I'm forgetting about it. If I have to drop everything, drop the mic, drop all my expenses, and if I have to hold up for another 2 or 3 years, if it dumps, whatever, man. I just bought some Mara. I think, yeah, it's in that territory. Look at this chart, though. Again, I am the best TNA guy on the planet. And the TNA chart is telling you it's not good, man. This is not good. I wish you can make this longer. Like, what's going on here? This is what I'm seeing, dude. I'm seeing it going to, I don't know, man, it could go to like right here, honestly. I don't think it'll go to here, but we're looking at something like that. That's like 20,000, 20 and a half. Like, it's not, I mean, this kind of was right around a resistance level right around here, and then it just went to the moon. You got another one kind of maybe right here. If this S means anything, I mean, some people will tell you it does, and it kind of does, right? Like, there are algorithms in S that kind of like manipulate this stuff. But so I would say, all right, so this looks about right. I think Bitcoin has the potential. I think there's another one right about here. So right around, yeah, we're at a very critical level right now, in my opinion. Look at this. TNA is easy, man. All these other... And here's the beauty of TNA. If I'm right on anything I say today, I just have to highlight that in a future video. If I'm wrong, I just don't bring it up, right? That's how it works. But I do see a very critical level right where we are right now. So this seems about right. This was one around 34,000, dumped. We're at another one. If we lose this, right around this handle, we're looking at, I think, a potential all the way down to like 24,000. I don't think it's out of the question. I don't really see us going below 24,000, but I'm a buyer. I'm going to be a big Bitcoin buyer right here. Otherwise, I'm just going to let what I got running. And if it works, it works. What about the Grace? What is Grayscale doing? They keep buying more BT. Yeah, so you keep hearing that all this institution is buying. Told my boy last night to buy more on the dip. Yeah, no, I think it's good. I just all right, gotta. Oh, sorry, AES. Have a good one. Peace, brother. So yeah, Grayscale's. You hear about all this institutional buying. So Grayscale buying is a very, very good sign because it means that people want to buy Bitcoin. The more and more people that buy Bitcoin, the more and more they have to buy to accommodate. How much does, I don't know, I'm asking. And maybe I should look into this, but you know, my time's limited and I'm kind of lazy sometimes. But does Grayscale show how much of who's buying their trust? So they have statistics that show this is coming from hedge funds versus like retail, right? Or when they say, like, how much institutional buying has really happened? We know Michael Saylor did it, but I assume he did that with Grayscale, right? I don't know. I'm assuming he did. It would be a lot Like, how would you, I mean, he owns 75% of the board, so maybe, but it would be a lot more risky to buy actual Bitcoin. And then, so then you got to worry about securing it. Still, like, that, the risk there, like the risk management, how did they deal with that? I'm curious. Even if you bought, so is Grayscale technically insured because it's a security, SPIC or what, all that stuff, but you're paying your fees there. So I don't know. And then you got PayPal and Square buying more, but it's the same thing over there. They're just buying it because retails want it, and they're going to be able to make money off the fees. So I don't know, dude. I mean, there's obvious, those stats are out there. I forgot them, should remember. Yeah, no, so that's really good. I want to, and again, though, hedge funds are going to be putting it in there because the retail demand wants it. So that is all good. I would really like, I know there was an insurance company, I forget the name of them. They've been around for 100 years. They bought 100 million in Bitcoin, something like that. I would imagine they used Grayscale. Actually, Michael Saylor used Coinbase, though, right? So did they actually buy the coin and take custody? Because the balls to do that as a publicly traded company, man, kudos to you, man. And that's a smart dude. So I don't know. Maybe they bought it. Maybe they took custody. Maybe they got it in cold storage somewhere. I don't know. I definitely would like to see, you know, Tesla, Apple, all that stuff. All the YouTubers are predicting that. Who the hell knows, man? I think it's going to be pretty difficult for a normal company, especially in these companies in the top 10 companies in the world and the Nasdaq market caps. It's going to take a bit more before they just start jumping on the Bitcoin train. I personally, for example, like Tesla and Apple, Tesla has like 20 billion in their war chest. Why not put 1 or 2 billion in Bitcoin? Why not, right? Well, if they would have did that when everyone said they were going to do it, they'd be down 25%. So maybe that's why not. Anyway, I think Bitcoin's going to rebound. I'm not overly worried about it. I do think this is an extremely critical level right here. It has shown, I mean, it's shown its head several times. We had one really big burst past this, and we had one really big wick down it. We're kind of wicking at this level again. If we lose this level right here, it's going to get ugly. You might want to turn your screens off. Hopefully you didn't over capitalize yourself into it. Again, I want to be scared S-less if it drops to 24,000, because I'm probably going to be in a couple tens of thousands of losses. But I'm loading the boat if it gets down to right here. I might start loading the boat, like say it gets to 27-ish, say it gets down to this wick, I might start nibbling in a little bit before. With if it does get down to here, I want to add another 2 more Bitcoins. I'm already pretty stacked on Ethereum. I do think Bitcoin's the safest long-term play on the board. I mean, I would put Ethereum there too. But Bitcoin is just one of those things. If I were to buy 2 more, I'd be close to 4 Bitcoins. And then if Bitcoin hit like that 100 grand number that everyone's talking about, I could sell 1 Bitcoin and basically be having 3 Bitcoins for free, have my investment back, right? And then it would be a lot less stress. There was a message. Those, let's see, Coinbase custody probably can hold it. Oh yeah, that's true. Coinbase does do a lot of cold storage. There was a message I missed. I wanted to say, what's up with Planet 13? That place looks cool in Vegas. They are making, yeah, so they've been talking about that one in Cali. Dude, I'll tell you right now, I've gone to a couple of dispensaries in just some small towns, and the place is just packed to the gills. It's every single one I've ever gone to, just 24/7. They're packed. You know, I like to go get me some sugar-free gummies. I'm a gummy kind of guy. Target has great prices on them. I'm not condoning. I'm not condemning. I like to wind down at nighttime with a sugar-free gummy so that I don't have to worry about what's going on in Bitcoin. You gotta slow my mind down. Oh man, I came up with a beautiful ICO idea last night. I thought I was a genius. I was trying to figure out, I'm going to get back. All right, I'm not going to get off the rails on this yet. So yes, these dispensaries are freaking packed, dude. Like the money, I live in a county, I think it wasn't recreational legal in my county until I'm not even sure if it is yet. I'm not sure. I don't think it is yet. But I can order it. They will deliver it to my house, but it does come from a different county, but it's only like a 30-minute drive. So they get a ton of orders and then they have drivers drive up. Dude, you can deliver. Are you kidding me? Yeah, alcohol, man. Alcohol. I think you can now get alcohol delivered to your house, kind of, you know, maybe a 12-pack of beer or something, but crazy days, right? It's easier to get that delivered to my house than like Uber Eats almost. So yeah, I love Planet 13. I have come close to investing in Planet 13. I really want to invest in Planet 13. I think they're going to be pretty good. I mean, Jeremy does his research. I do have some concerns. I don't think it's the case, but I'm thinking of all angles. I'm always thinking of bull cases and bear cases, and because they're both there. No matter what, you could come to this channel. I'll make a bear case for any stock you want. And for me, a bear case would be, dude, like, there's no way Jeremy doesn't know the people at Planet 13, right? That's my, like, you know? So put two and two together there. Is there, like, hey, you know, well, you know, I don't know, man. But Jeremy definitely, he's really good at research and investigation. So, I mean, it looks like a good company. I haven't done my research on it. I can tell you, dispensaries in California, and I'm sure this is the case everywhere. They're just crowded. They're packed, making money hand over fist. Anyway. Nice, wakey. So, ICO, man, I had this genius idea for ICOs, and I'm sitting here trying to formulate who I could tell this to so that I make sure I get my taste without them ripping me off. And then I'm like, Tom, calm down. You just Google if this exists or not. And it does. There was like, so, but they don't really get talked about. And so I kind of like, these are going to be something I'm going to start looking into a bit more, but gambling-based cryptocurrency, right? Gambling's going to be hot. Gambling's exploding. I got to find a couple of those alt gambling coins that I think are going to be successful. I think there's a lot of opportunity there. All right. BlackRock just asked SEC for permission to come up with some trust and ETFs. Yeah, I saw that news. BlackRock, yep, 7.8 trillion. Yeah, I don't know exactly what that means. Like, what do they want? Oh, so they want to do some ETFs and some trusts. There's been a lot of people that have tried to bring ETFs. I know the Winklevoss have tried several times to do Bitcoin and Ethereum and or both. I'm not sure. Meet Kevin did a good video on Planet. He showed the downside of the, yeah, what did he say? Because the taxes are pretty big. And, well, I say that. The taxes are big. That's a good thing as long, I'm okay with that. Tax the hell out of it and use that money responsibly. Me personally, I would love to see a lot or the most of that money go into schools. But properly, I want it spent right, man. Our school system in America is a joke for the most part. It is so bad. I did substitute teaching for a while back in the 90s just to get by, you know. I did math and sciences and PE. I would do these math classes and I would go in. It would be like algebra or calculus. And so like 90% of the time they would just have you play a movie and you wouldn't do anything. But other times the teachers they would actually make me work. So I would actually have to teach, right? And these students would ask me questions and I would show them how to do the work. And they're like, man, you're better than our teacher. And I'm like, dude, like I don't even do this. Is just, you know, just to get by. So it's not good out there. I would love to see a proper educational system. I would love to see a change. There's a lot of changes we need to make to our educational system and what we teach. Teach our people how to, teach our kids how to get by in life and learn more Like, we need to start adding crypto classes and programming, and sure, a lot of that programming stuff is there, but just think about it from a financial standpoint. I don't know how much has changed. When I was in high school, I took a couple of accounting, 2 years of accounting class, and in that class they taught you how to balance your checkbook, man. But back in those days, it was all pins and whiteouts, right? But they taught you that stuff. But they didn't teach you that stuff in high school unless you took an accounting class. So it was a very small portion of the student body are going out into college and in the real world and getting wrecked because they don't know how to do simple things like that. And I got wrecked, and I was taught how to do it because I got wrecked by credit card debt. He said, I think that even if they double revenue, they still wouldn't really be in profit, but I think he missed out on some of the expansion. Oh, so from Planet 13? So the taxes on it is pretty high, like 20-30%. Being said, dude, you could go buy a 15 or a 10 pack of gummies and 10 pack of edibles, 10 pack of gummies. I don't know. I'm not worried about YouTube demonetizing this video. I'm not making any money off this video anyway. So no, I'm not gonna say that. I don't need them banning me. It's pretty high, but you can get a 10 pack of gummies, some really good stuff. One gummy, dude. One gummy and I'm good. That hasn't changed for a minute now. Like, more than good. Sometimes, like, I'm sitting there like, man, this is too much. A little bit of paranoia, right? And that, it'll cost you like $20, 15, $20, depending on the brand, depending on what you like. Actually, the ones I get are like 22 because they're really good. And you think about it. So it's like $2, man. Most people, they drop like $5-10 a day on alcohol, and it's way worse for you. I used to drink. It used to make me sick all the time. Bad for you. I mean, I'm not saying there's not some cons to the other. I could definitely see how it's a bit more addicting, but anyway, I don't want to get off into that. But I don't know. Like he said, they double their revenue, and you don't really think they'd be in profit. I don't know. I mean, Jeremy seems to think so. So who's wrong? Who's right? Who's wrong? A lot of that, I mean, they're going to be considered a growth company like Tesla right now. I think they're already in profit, aren't they? And it's going to be a very forward-looking thing with them, and I would imagine they would continue to expand. Excuse me. My thoughts on it would be the one thing that does make me a bit nervous. Seems kind of like a retail, even maybe get into the restaurant type stuff might be kind of cool. So that makes me, how long do restaurants and things like that work? They have some really good products. The Ha gummies, I guess. I would definitely like to try those. Who knows? I think, but I wanted to get into them. I wanted to get into them at like $3. I think they're like over $5 now. I wanted to get into Very Fine Foods when he started pumping it. I think that was under $2, and now it's over $5. How much is that the Jeremy effect? I don't know, but they're penny stocks, and I'm avoiding penny stocks. It's worked well for me, I guess, except I guess I could be up more money if I was in them. But instead of buying Planet 13 and buying Very Fine Foods, I bought crypto, which I'm currently probably overall up. I don't know, but at the end of the day, I think I'm going to be retirement up. So, all right, let's take a look at the market. I'm not sure, but I would invest in them on Planet 13. Yeah, no, if I could buy Planet 13. Oh, we didn't make a bingo trade. I want to do that. So if Planet 13 was on the Nasdaq or the NYSE, they would probably be something. I would probably be selling puts or I would probably be doing something. So let's take a look at bingo. I don't know why I want to trade this. The IV is 185%. Well, that's a pretty good reason. Do I want to be ballsy and do a strangle? I don't think so. Because bingo is like, man, that thing can rip your face off. Like you could, I need to check QuantumScape and some of that stuff too. I haven't looked into those. Hyliion, the workhorses, the rides. Workhorse, I think, is one of the biggest jokes on the planet. I don't think they're going to succeed at all. The only thing that makes me doubt that assumption is Art keeps investing in them. So I'm clearly the idiot in that conversation. You know what? Let's just do. I'm going to put this in for $1. I probably won't get it. If that hits, it hits. If it don't, it don't. I'm going to need Bingo to come down a bit in price, down a few pennies, and that one should hit. Exactly. He told me about them both. They were, yeah, I feel like I missed it, but they're still cheap for, yeah, no, I agree. I think they're both. The one thing that does kind of bother me about Very Fine Foods is I've heard a couple other YouTubers, I don't remember if they were big or if they were small, saying they've been contacted by Very Fine Foods to promote their stock, right? So now I can't stop thinking, like, remember what, did my bingo just hit? Man, pay me, son. So now I can't stop thinking, did Very Fine Foods get a hold of Jeremy and his team? And is it a legit, like, did Jeremy say, okay, let me look at this. Ooh, I actually like it. I actually like the numbers. I will help you promote this. And maybe there's some kind of backing deal. I don't know. I have no idea, right? Like, if I don't think so. I feel like Jeremy's a pretty stand-up dude, and he doesn't need to, right? Seems like the guy's got millions of dollars in the bank. But I know that hunger when you're a trade up a lot. I'm up the most I've ever been up in the stock market, and my hunger to 10x it now isn't changing. And if it was 10x from now, it's not going to stop, right? So I'm going to be looking for opportunities. But I don't know. So then, I start thinking about the Planet 13, and it's Las Vegas, and it's a pretty small city. I mean, it's a pretty big, but it's a pretty small city. It wouldn't be that unthinkable for people over at Planet 13 to know Jeremy, and they have talked. And again, I would feel like Jeremy wouldn't promote it unless he really believed in it, though. So I think, really? I think, yeah, about time Art caught up with me. Hey, Art, my LinkedIn profile, go ahead and give me a ring. I've been telling you to sell Workhorse. I could pull up the videos. One of my most hated videos out there, I said Workhorse. I don't trust the CEO over at Ride. I think I don't want to say it because that dude's got enough money to sue me into oblivion. I don't like Ride. I don't like Workhorse. I don't think either one of them is going to succeed. Don't get me wrong, boys and girls, if you come across this video, if you're in it, I wish you the best. I don't hate you. It's just, I got this spidey sense when it comes to people, and it's just that spidey sense. Again, I watched this Coin Bureau video yesterday. My spidey sense triggered hard on Chainlink. That one is definitely off which is a good thing because I'm trying to contain myself from buying all these altcoins anyway. So I'm curious to see if Workhorse got dumped by ARK. They probably went down in price a bit. Let's see why not have them on my watch list? What's going on here, Tom? We got to fix that. Did I just add them? There we go. So they're still hanging around. Oh, actually, looking pretty ugly. We're on the 1 hour. Let's switch this to the daily. Oh yeah, pretty ugly. Is old Jack Spencer? Well, that is all right. So ARK sold 500 Workhorse. Check it out. That doesn't mean much. Is old Jack Spencer over there still? Is this still his biggest position? Does he still have faith in him yet? Man, that dude should have switched to Neo a long time ago. So Workhorse selling 500. So ARK has percentages they like each stock to be. So they like Tesla to be at 15%. They like, I'm pretty sure this is how it is. So Workhorse is around 2% or what have you. But if Workhorse is going down and they're selling, that is not a good sign. Or did it start when they started? Oh, but they sold last night. Yeah, there was almost a gap on this too, it looks like. So that's not good for the good kids if you're in Workhorse. Hyliion, man, I think I checked that one. That thing was a down excuse me, to like 15 bucks. Yeah, what are we looking at? Oh, it's making a little move. Like Hyliion, I like Hyliion as a stock. I like Hyliion as a product. I think they could be successful. But they're gonna have to sell. They're gonna have to be profitable. It doesn't like it's like these ICOs, man. It doesn't matter how good their investor presentation is, how good it looks, how good it sounds, how great it sounds. They're gonna have to produce, right? So most of these SPACs are like, right? All they have is a freaking prototype. That don't mean S. Jack Spencer is full of S. Look, dude. I try really hard not to talk bad about other investors. Jack Spencer, he's a very charismatic dude. I like him. I'm not a big fan of a lot of these millennials talking on YouTube like they know what the hell they're talking about in the stock market. It bothers me because they get a lot of these more millennials to FOMO in and buy into these garbage stocks. I mean, that being said, on Jack Spencer's credit, he always says things like, man, this is highly risky. You could lose money. But people don't listen to that, right? Yeah, they always buying and selling, moving the profits around. Should go back. Yeah, flipping. Nah, he was a trainer or something, right? Why are you so mad at Jack? Did he cause you to lose money in Workhorse? That must be it. You should have caught my video back when I said sell it when it was in the 30s. I said sell Hyliion in the 50s. Look, I got lucky. Not really. I mean, we gotta wrap this up. I'm gonna have to be tasked with fixing some network congestion problem. I have no idea what the problem is. Everyone expects me to pull a rabbit out of my ass today fixing that one. I am definitely gonna need some kind of gift from the gods. Eureka, toilet epiphany moment on that one. It's gonna be a long day, boys and girls. All right. Oh, hell yeah. That Nasdaq trade I did. You know what they say, if the Nasdaq is a rockin', don't come a knockin'. I'm making $3 off my bingo trade. If we could get to $6, I'm taking my profits. Lunch at Burger King is on me, boys and girls. You never invested in Workhorse. That's good. I made pretty decent money off Workhorse. I bought into it like below 20, sold it at 30. Yeah, man, don't get me started. I think Workhorse is garbage. Like I like what their vision is. I just don't think they're capable of pulling it off. I'm more inclined to believe the short report on them. I'm more inclined to believe all that S in the short report than I am most other short reports. I definitely believed everything they said in the Nicholas short report. They said a lot of really bad stuff in the Workhorse short report. And I sit there and I read these things and I look at these things and I analyze it towards all these other articles and stuff I read, bullish, bearish, whatever. And I think to myself, does it make sense? And let me tell you, the history of Workhorse and the stuff said in that short report, it made sense. It just really did. I could be wrong. If I'm wrong and Workhorse moons, no big deal. I don't care. Like, no spilt milk over here that I wasn't invested in this S stock that took forever to moonshot. And I don't think it's going to happen. They have consistently said they're going to produce this many trucks, and they don't even come close to it. They don't even come close. How many trucks have they produced? 5? They were supposed to do 1,400 by the end of 2020. You think that's going to change over this next year with the pandemic? Well, again, I don't care. Is that going to change? No, it's not going to change. They're going to have to continue to raise capital, dump, dilute, you name it. To me, it just feels like a cash grab for people in their management team. Again, I could be wrong. I definitely get that in Ride. I don't necessarily get that in Hyliion. I think Hyliion's a good product. I think they can be successful. Maybe we can put on a Hyliion trade just so I can keep them on my radar a little bit more. Because I want what's his face? The CEO. He's from my state, Kansas, I think, right? He's a homie. I want that guy to do well. Let's see what we got. Let's put something on in Hyliion. 16 bucks, 29 days out. Let's go 60, 57 days out. Get $1.80. That sound good? We're gonna shoot for $1.85. We're gonna go to the mid price. 76% chance of being profitable. 50%, 76% chance that I'm gonna make $90. I'm gonna be able to go buy me. I just bought me a pair. Where are we at? Gotta find you. I just bought me a pair of Vessi shoes. I'm excited. I'm excited. Let's put on this Hyliion trade. Try and get me another pair of the Vessi casuals. Actually, before I buy my Vessi casuals, let's make sure I like the ones I bought. Make sure they're comfy, you know what I'm saying? All right, Hyliion, you're not gonna fill there, are you? Let's see, you're up a little. I would need you to go down. Let's try, we'll go for the mid. Come on, baby. So this one's only a 3-star liquidity. Probably gonna have to continue. Probably just, my time's more valuable than this $3 I'm trying to make. Let's, boom, 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 we're filled. All right, Hyliion's on the board. I'm already down $5. That's just a bid ass differential. We're gonna come over here, we're gonna close this out, go to cancel, 50% mid price. I feel confident that one's gonna come off as a winner. I'll have had about 2 weeks of walking around in my new Vessis. I'm not sponsored by Vessi. I have no idea if they're any good, but if I love them, I might hit them up. You know what I'm saying? I might buy another pair with this Hyliion money. Look at me, I'm already spending my Hyliion money. That's how confident I am. Let's take a look at Ride. I need a good laugh. Ooh. What is this? This is what kind of pattern is this? This is a wedge, a descending triangle. That's a bullish, isn't it? Not bullish in my book, let me tell you. Actually, let's put some trades on. Let's put on a bearish trade. I'm gonna give Ride the opportunity to prove me wrong. What do you think of that, Ride? We're gonna have to go down. Let's try 24, 27, man. 117% volatility. You think you could pay me 1/3 the width to strike? So close. Let's try this. 99 cent. If this fell, I'm not gonna get the bid ask on this is horrible. What is going on? All right, I tried Ride. I wanted, you know what we could do? We can get some major balls going on here, boys. All right, here we go. Let's do a strangle and Ride. God, do I really want to do this? 36 days out, 100%, 250 mid. Now, man, look at the bid ask on this is crazy. Just not enough. There's not enough liquidity. This is just not a good situation. I'd love to make some money off your Ride, even though I think you suck. We're not going to do it. What did I do? All right, so I did that strangle and Mara. Mara making a little comeback. Weren't they down to like the 15, 16 handle? Does that mean Bitcoin's making a comeback? There was a little bit of a gapper here in Mara, so they got to fill that gap, but it's almost filled. All right. Yeah, so just kind of hanging around. It is wicking back off this level we talked about, boys and girls. Yeah, I mean, it's still too early to tell what's going to happen. You are a degen. Poker, craps, blackjack. Nah, I used to play poker. It's too boring. I feel like I could be pretty good at poker. I mean, I've played with some friends and No Limit and wiped them out, but just because I know the mechanics and when to like go big. Like say 5-card hold'em. If you got a really good hold cards and you push them out early, you push out all the idiots that just try and run it to the river. Drop it down to a couple, 3 people. If your cards hit, you take them down. But it's just too boring for me. And then I've done some, I did some poker at the casinos around here. It's just too boring. And then all the smoke is not good for you. I don't have the patience for it. I don't really enjoy it, to be honest. But, I mean, how do you enjoy something like poker when you're in the world's biggest gambling arena there is, right? Like, the thrills you can get with YOLOing in the stock market and so it's not that much of a degen though. I'm playing the mechanics with option trading is amazing. You trade small, you trade often, and the numbers work for you. So when I go look for them, I look for certain things. Is the IV there? Is the liquidity there? I pick a direction, or I don't necessarily have to pick a direction. I didn't pick a direction on Palantir. I did a Iron Condor on Palantir. So that all that says is, look, here's my put credit spread. Here's my, it's still holding fast. I forget what I put that on. I put that on, like, what is today? 8 days ago. All this has to do is stay in this expected range, which I think is highly likely to happen with Palantir, and I'm going to get paid. Like this trade is still working. I should see what's going on and maybe put this in the small account. I'm only get 90 cents now. I got $1.18 before. I've already made 20 bucks. Lunch is on me, boys. We've upgraded to Chipotle. I can afford burritos now. But I mean, there's an 80, even now, there's an 80% chance I'm going to be 50% profitable. Yeah, let's do it. Let's put this on in the small account. Let me think about this. So $3 wide, still greater than 1/3 the width of strike, 80% chance of being profitable. Hell yeah, we're going to do this. Probably not going to get 90 cents. Ooh, we might now. It's at 92. Let me pump this down to 90. Yeah, I'm probably going to have to massage this a few pennies. Let's see. It's down about 80 cents today. Probably no real reason. Come on, there we go. Boom, 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 filled. We're going to come over here and someday in the near future, we're going to make $44.50, $45 on this bad boy. We're going to dump that. We want to get that $45. I'm halfway to another pair of Vessies, or maybe I take you boys out to Ruth Chris. Now, that ain't Ruth Chris money yet, Tom. Slow your jets. My theta is 9. We need to put some more stuff on over here. Actually, we got that AMD earnings coming up. Maybe I could do something. What's going on in AMD and Nvidia? Again, Nvidia is up $9. I think these stocks are just going to blow earnings out the freaking door, because this is next Tuesday. I definitely want to try and live stream the Tesla earnings. We'll do a little degen trade in that. I think Nvidia sometime in February. Maybe I try and do something in AMD. Maybe we do something in AMD right now because it's going to run up into earnings. Bitcoin's going to pump. I do think Bitcoin's going to pump. Is it going to pump by next week? That's a tough one. This Bitcoin lull could last a couple weeks. You need to play Omaha. You always get hands. Is that the 3-card one? Kind of like blackjack, but with 3 cards or something. Are you a degen too, SGG? Especially when it comes to that gambling. You want a degen? Come over here. You want some adrenaline? Come over here and pick the Nasdaq. Ooh, it's down. What was it? We were up some money in that. You want a degen? Let's come over here and trade a Nasdaq future. What do we want to do in the Nasdaq? We definitely don't want to do that in the small account because it's not going to let me. This thing moves, man. Like, if I were to put this trade on, should I do it? You want to see degen? This can get ugly fast, boys. Oh, I could have just, whew. That would have been scary, but if it would have caught, I probably could have made like 200 bucks right there. That's degen, son. All right, let's get back over to this AMD. Man, if that would have hit, now I'd be down a couple hundred bucks probably crying. All right, where you at, AMD? What's going on in Apple? Apple's up $3. AMD's up $1. Let's take a look at what we got going on over here. Let's see. The expected move in AMD that week is $7.68. See if we can get I haven't, what do I got going on here? 87, 92 and a half. I got this on, so I got this going on in my big account. Let's take a look at like a 88. We do a $3 wide. $1.38. That is pretty good. Oh, I can't get $3 wide. There we go. We can go 85, 82. Still greater than 1/3 the width of strike. 65% chance. I don't know. Oh, I can do a 2.5. I like this. Let's see what the 82. 73 times 6, so that's a little bit less than 1/3. We get 91 cents. That's not going to fill at 91. It might. Let's try it. We're going to move this over. 90% chance of being 50% profitable. We're going to make, I'm already counting it with my other trade I just did. I don't even remember. I've already got my second pair of Vessies ordered. Oh, that filled quickly. We're going to come over here. We are going to close this, go to cancel, 50% profit. Let's drop that down a penny. I need to pay for some colored shoelaces that look cool. And we good. What did I do over here in Snap? I don't know, but I'm making money. Put spread. We're about 25% profitable. I put this, I don't even remember when I put this on. I put this on yesterday? Did I do that on stream? Did I do that off stream? I don't even remember, but I'm already up. I'm already at Chipotle lunch for us, boys. Tesla making a little comeback. Weren't they down? Weren't they up? I don't remember. Tasty, Tattooed Chef. I'm going to Walmart tomorrow. I'm putting it on my goal. I'm gonna at least take pictures of the stuff that I think is Tattooed Chef. I might buy one. Uber. What did I do in Uber? I think I did a put spread. Probably down $5. All right, Chipotle's off, guys. This VIH, this garbage backed ICE scam stock. Ooh, what's going on? I'll tell you what's going on over my IRA. It's going to be Riot and Mara kicking my ass. Tesla, down in Riot. Riot's making a bit of a, no, they're kind of just hanging around. Do I have any money over here? Let's see, I do. It's only $700. Oh man, look at this. MicroStrategies, no bueno. That one's gonna have to make a comeback. I have faith. All right, let's wrap this up. A little bit negative. Quick check on the Bitcoins in the East. Probably just kind of boring, staying flat. We're still holding this level, which is critical. I would not be surprised to be this dump though. If it does dump, hopefully again, I'll just say it again. Hopefully you're not in too big. It's going to be painful for me. I'm not going to lie. It's going to be painful for me, but I will be backing up the truck, loading up the boat, whatever cool little thing the cool kids say. I say that now. So you guys going to hold me accountable. If it hits this 25,000 level, and if I don't buy 2 full Bitcoins at that time, let me have it. Ooh, ugly. We dropping over here in that ETH. That's a pretty critical line right there. That's right. I feel confident we're going to rally today. Feel confident we're going to rally today in the Bitcoin and the ETH. Maybe we don't. I love you guys. Catch you tomorrow. Peace.